use it? Can you please give me some examples of it? Give me good examples of it.
I used to
For the
play
repeated past,
cricket.
we are using it. I used to play. Good one. Yes. Any other examples? Please don't sit like a dumb. I
I
want you to
used to
have communication with me
typing
over
fast.
here. This is what communication class. Yes.
I used to typing fast.
I used to type fast, not typing. Only the first form will be coming over there, not the second or third form. Chalo, continue. Next. Let me just show you here. We are going to use the used to for repeated past, and it is one of the most important modal auxiliary verbs we have in English. Okay, as you can see here on the screen, used to we are using for repeated past means what? For the repeated actions which will happen and occurred in the past repeatedly and consistently. For example, here I used to run very fast in my childhood. Means what? Do I run right now fast? No. I used to run fast before, but not now. I used to run right. I means I used to run before, not now. Next one, I used to go to school. Means what? In my past, but not now. He used to come to my class. Means what? It is in the past, not now. She used to attend lectures. What? In the past. He used to conduct webinars. What? In the past. You used to conduct the webinar, but do you conduct the webinars right now? No. It used to be very long. What? My hair used to be very long, but do I have the hair very long right now? No. Next one, it used to be very long hair. Next, we used to study together. हम लोग साथ में study करते थे, but do we study right now together? No. Now we work in a company, so we used to study together. For example, they used to work hard, but do they study? Do they work now, right now? No, they do. They go to college. They don't work right now. I used to use a pen for writing. मैं pen use करता था. I used to use soap for bathing, and I used to consume soap for bathing. This is what I have given you the examples last time. So here we go with the statement, question, and negative. I used to go to school. Did I used to go to school? I didn't used to go to school. She used to compare products. Did she used to compare products? She didn't used to compare products. Do you have any problems with it? Yes, hello.
No, sir.
अरे यार आप लोग बहुत चुपचाप बैठे एकदम ऐसा मत बैठो please. I want you to speak up over here. Okay, so let's go back. See, only few students are remaining and the rest of them ran away. This kind of classes if we are going to have over here, then may God help. May God help. Chalo, let's go. I want you to make sentences with I used to. Faster and faster, faster and faster. One by one, take the verbs and make sentences. Once again with these verbs. I used to.
I used to play soccer.
Question negative. Did I used to play soccer? I didn't used to play soccer. Next. Next. I used to. Did I used to? I didn't used to. Next.
I used to watch TV on Monday. Did I used to watch TV on Monday? I didn't watch. I
Used to.
didn't used to watch TV on Monday.
Correct. I used to watch Sazbao on Monday. Did I used to watch Sazbao on Monday? I didn't used to watch Sazbao on Monday. Next. Next.
I used to abuse. I didn't used to abuse.
Did I used to abuse?
Did I use to abuse?
I didn't used to abuse. Next.
I used to agree with you. I used to agree with you. Did I used to agree with you? I didn't used to agree with you.
Very good. Next.
I used to believe. Did I used to believe? I didn't used to believe.
Believe. Next.
I used to
to.
ask. I used to ask to. I used to ask to her. Did I used to ask to her? I didn't used to ask to her.
Next.
I used to capture pictures. Did I used to capture pictures? I didn't used to capture pictures.
Capture pictures. Next. I used to all of you. Jai, make sentences.
I used to allow. Did I used to allow? I didn't used to allow.
Next.
I used to collect. Did I used to collect? I didn't used to collect.
Next. Next.
I used to attack. Did I use to attack? I didn't use to attack.
Very good. Next.
I used to prepare. Did I used to prepare? I didn't used to prepare.
Very good. Next. Next. I used to.
I
Miss
used
I
Miss
used to
Aisha,
accept.
speak up.
Did I used to accept? I didn't used to accept.
Accept. Next.
I used to clean. Did I use to clean? I didn't use to clean.
Clean. Next.
I used to protect. Did I used to protect? I didn't used to protect.
Good one. Next.
I used
Next.
to certify. Did I used to certify? I didn't used to certify.
Very good. Next.
I used to believe. Did I used to
I
believe?
used to
I
agree.
didn't use to
Did
believe.
I used to agree? I didn't
Next.
used to agree.
Very good. Next. Next.
I used to arrange. Did I used to arrange? I didn't used to arrange.
Very good. Next.
I used to boycott. Did I use to boycott? I didn't use to boycott.
Boycotts. Next. Can you please make
I,
some sentences with he, she? He used to, she used to. Faster.
He
he used to
used to
complain.
offer. Did he
Did
used
he
to offer? He didn't
complain?
used to
He
offer.
didn't used to
Offer.
complain.
Complain. Next.
She used to close. Did she used to close? She didn't used to close.
Next.
She used to borrow. Did she used to borrow? She didn't used to borrow.
Borrow. Next.
He
She used
used
to
to commit.
advance.
Did
Did she
he
used to
used to commit?
advance?
He
She
didn't
didn't
used
used
to
to
commit.
advance.
Very good. Connect. Advance. Next.
He used to observe. Did he used to observe? He didn't used to observe.
Observe. Next. Next.
He used to climb. Did he used to climb? He didn't used to climb.
Very good. Next. She used to, he used to. He used to obey. Did he
She
used to
used
obey?
to
He didn't
care.
used to obey.
She used to care. Did she used to care? He didn't used to care.
Care. Next.
He used to hesitate. Did he used to hesitate? He didn't used to hesitate.
Okay. Hesitate or
He used
agitate.
to clean. Did he used to clean? He didn't used to clean.
Next.
She used to insult. Did
Clean.
he? She used to insult. She didn't used to insult.
Insult. Next.
He used to compensate. Did he used to compensate? He didn't used to compensate. Used to
Compensate.
compensate.
Good.
He used to
Next.
approach. Did he used to approach? He didn't used to approach.
Very good. Next.
She
She
used to
used to pray.
communicate.
Did she
Did
used to
she
pray?
used to
She
communicate?
didn't used
She
to
didn't
pray.
used to communicate.
Pray. Communicate. Next.
He used to borrow. Did he used to borrow? He didn't used to borrow.
Borrow. Next.
He used to admire. Did he used to admire? He didn't used to admire.
Admire. Next. Next.
She used
She
to
used to
advise.
betray.
Did
Did
she
she used to
used to
betray? She
advise?
didn't
She
used
didn't
to
used
betray.
to advise.
Very good. Advise. Betray. Next.
He used to adopt. Did he used to adopt? He didn't used to adopt.
Adopt. Next.
She used to behave.
She used to believe.
Did he?
She used to
She
believe? She didn't used to believe.
Believe. Next.
she used to behave. Did she have used to behave? She didn't
Used
used to
to
behave.
behave. Next.
She used to guide. Did she used to guide? She didn't used to guide.
Very good. Guide.
She
Next.
used to ast- she used to astonish. Did she used to
Astonish.
astonish? She didn't used to astonish.
Astonish. Next.
He used to affirm. Did he used to affirm?
Astonish.
He didn't used to affirm.
Affirm. Next one. Can you please give me good sentence with she used to? She used to deform. Did she used to deform? She didn't used to deform. He used to compensate. Did he used to compensate? He didn't used to compensate. She used to mingle. Did she used to mingle? She didn't used to mingle. He used to elaborate. Did he used to elaborate? He didn't used to elaborate. She used to message. Did she used to message? She didn't used to message. He used to crack. Did he used to crack? He didn't used to crack. Good. Give me good sentences, please.
She used to
Yes.
publish. Did she used to publish? She didn't used to publish.
Publish. Good. Next.
He used to chat. Did he used to chat? He didn't used to chat.
Chat.
He used to
Next.
admire. Did he used to admire? He didn't used to admire.
Very good. Mr. Ramesh, when do we use did used to?
Used to in past if
Complete.
they are
Very good
doing
for
some
past.
habit.
Correct. Ultimately, we are using either used to for repeated past. Repeated past means what the action used to happen in the past, but it is not
Yeah,
occurring right now. Correct?
habit or something like that.
Correct. Means it is what the repeated past means what ultimately something used to happen before, but it is never, it is not happening right now. It was the routine before. I used to go to school. It was my routine. I used to go to my college. It was my routine. Chalo, continue. Continue.
He used to
एक
admit.
कंपनी
Did he
मतलब
used
क्या
to
सर?
admit? He didn't used to admit.
Admit. Next.
सर एक कंपनी मतलब क्या?
A company मतलब यानी साथ देना. Yes.
She used to accompany. Did she used to accompany? She didn't used to accompany.
Good. Next.
She used to move. Did she used to move? She didn't used to move.
Good. Next.
He used
He
to
used to
compensate.
charge.
Did he used to compensate? He didn't used to compensate.
He didn't used to compensate. Next.
He used to charge. Did he used to charge? He didn't used to charge.
Charge. Next. Next. Yes.
She used to arrange. Did she used to arrange? She didn't used to arrange.
Very good. Next.
So what is the meaning of acquire?
Acquire. हासिल करना.
She used to
कोई
acquire.
चीज को.
Did she used to acquire? She didn't used to acquire.
Very good. Next.
She
Chalo
used to
next.
affirm. Did she used to affirm? She didn't used to affirm.
Affirm. Next.
He used to blush. Did he used to blush? He didn't used to blush.
Very good. Next. Next.
She used to punish. Did she used to punish? She didn't used to punish.
Very good. Next. Can you please give me good sentences with it used to? It used to defeat. Did it used to defeat? It didn't used to defeat. What? Portugal. Continue.
It
It
used
used
to
to allow.
double.
Did it used to allow? It didn't used to allow. Yes.
It used to double. Did he used to? Did it used to double? It didn't used to double.
Correct. 21 दिन में पैसे double. So it used to double. Did it used to double? It didn't used to double. चलो next.
It used to pull. Did it used to pull?
Used to.
It didn't used to pull.
Next.
It used to declare. Did it used to declare? It didn't used to declare.
Declare.
It used to apply. Did it used to apply? It didn't used to apply.
Very good. Next.
It used to appoint. Did it used to appoint? It didn't used to appoint.
Very good. When do we have the Eid?
22nd.
22nd. Just
Yeah,
let me see
Thursday.
the calendar. It is on Thursday, right? 22nd.
21st or 22nd.
21st it is. So
21st.
it
Yeah,
is what?
21st.
It is what? Wednesday.
Wednesday.
So we are going to have holiday for 21st, 22nd, 23rd as well. So 24th, 25th, directly you'll have to come directly on 26th. Okay. Yeah, next week we are going to have holiday from 21st to 25th. You have to come directly on Monday. All right. Okay.
ओके सर।
Yes, sir.
या बाय द वे, आप लोगों ने हिस्सा वगैरह किया कि बकरा लेकर आए? आपको एक चीज सुनाता हूँ उसके ऊपर से, ध्यान देना, बहुत काम में आने वाली चीज है। हिस्सा करने वाले हैं आप लोग?
No, we'll buy goat,
गुड, ओके
male goat.
ओके ओके ओके, दैट्स गुड। सो इफ यू सी देयर, हिस्सा करने वाले रजा, राइट? आपने एक बात सुनना रहेगा, हिस्से की भी आप लोगों को कान पे आई रहेगी बात, मेरे एरिया में भी लगा हुआ है, वहाँ पे मैंने देखा था कुछ तो समथिंग 7,000 का हिस्सा था, करेक्ट? और एक हिस्सा था 1,300 का, पूना के बाहर, करेक्ट? कौन सा बेस्ट है? यस, कौन सा बेस्ट है?
7,000.
क्यों? ये वाला क्यों नहीं? मस्त दाम पट रहा ना अपने इसमें। ये क्या है मालूम है?
Income.
झूठ बात है ये झूठे चोर है, एकदम चोरटे भुरटे ये लोग, चोरी है, चोर। क्यों? बिकॉज लेट मी टेल यू वन मोर थिंग, सिंपल सा लॉजिक लगाओ, पढ़े लिखे हैं, ढक्कन जैसे चाले करो मत, पागल बनो मत। Listen to me carefully. If you see there, if you buy a buffalo, okay, if you buy a buffalo, what is the rate, what is the cost of a buffalo right now? Minimum could be 30,000, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Or it could be 25. चलो, गरीब लोग की, गरीब buffalo 25K, correct? In a one single buffalo we have 7 parts, right? Correct?
Yes.
25K into 7, what is the calculation? Can you please tell me? 25 into 7, I'll be showing you here. If you see 25,000 into 7,
175.
3.5.
3,571. So 3,500 minimum, correct? The cost of it. If you buy a buffalo at the cost of 25,000, so you will get per head 3,500, right? Minimum. And they are saying you that out of Pune city, you will get it just in 1,300 rupees. Now let me tell you one more thing, ये कुर्बानी होती ही नहीं है, ये सबसे बड़ी झूठ बात है, चोर लोग हैं ये। क्यों? क्योंकि वो कुर्बानी करते ही नहीं है। पूना के बाहर क्या आप देखने गए थे कुर्बानी हुई थी कि नहीं? आपको मिला था क्या उसका गोश्त? आपने देखे क्या? बोले मदरसे में देते। आपको देख के दिखा कर गए थे क्या? मदरसे में पढ़ा चुका हूँ 2 साल, मदरसे में क्या होता है ना सब पता है मुझे। सो लिटरली इट इज व्हाट चोर लोग है ये। अगर ऐसा कोई बंदा मेरे सामने अगर आ रहा है कि 1,300 रुपये में हिस्सा करके देता, मेरे सामने लेके आ, मैं तेरे को 1,300 को 1,500 देता, मेरे को गोश्त दे उसका, देता, डिलीवरी भी देता तेरे को। कहाँ से ला रहा? पूना के बाहर है ना, कहाँ पे रहेगा? उर्ली कंचन में डिलीवरी लेके आता, देता है क्या? झूठ है बात, होती नहीं कुर्बानी। इसके लिए ऐसे काम करो मत, फोकट के चक्कर में जाएंगे ना, सवाब मिलेगा, गुनाह और उल्टा हो जाएगा वो आपकी तरफ से। तो थोड़ा सा भेजा यूज करो, गेटिंग इट? चलो लेट्स गेट बैक। चोर लोग दुनिया के अंदर ये देखते नहीं बाबा खैर खैर का काम है कि क्या है, उसके अंदर भी खाली चोरी करो, उसके अंदर भी खाली चोरी करो। अरे यहीं पे नहीं, वहाँ पे भी चोरी करते हैं, हज के अंदर भी जाने के बाद में, मक्के में। ऐसे तो लोग हैं। मेरे को मिलता नहीं यार कोई ऐसा, यार मेरे को मिलना चाहिए, शिट, मिलता नहीं मेरे को कोई ऐसा। मिला तो उसको नंगा कर डालूंगा पूरा मैं तो। खैर चलो लेट्स गेट बैक। 1,300 में होता है सामने, रजा 1,300 में होता है सामने। 1,300 इंटू, वाओ वेरी नाइस, 1,300 में सामने होता है। मीन्स व्हाट इज द कॉस्ट ऑफ इट? जस्ट लेट मी कैलकुलेट इट, होप इट वुड बी गुड। 1,300 इंटू 7, मतलब इन्हें 9,000 रुपये में आपके यहाँ पे
9,000.
बैल, मतलब बैल मिल जाता 9,000 रुपये में। वाओ, वही तो बोल रहा हूँ, 1,300 में नहीं होता है वो। इतनी देर से क्या बोल रहा हूँ मैं रजा? चलो कंटिन्यू, चलो लेट्स गो। नाउ हियर इफ वी गो, मेक सेंटेंसेस विद इट यूज्ड टू। It used to blush. Did it used to blush? It didn't used to blush. What monkey? It used to compensate the loss. What company? It used to annoy at me. What? It can be an animal. It used to apply on every weekend. What? The company. It used to bury. What? Government. It used to cancel what? Company. It used to call off what? Government. It used to bribe the people what? Government. It used to boil what? Water. Can you please give me good sentence with it used to? It used to
It used to collect. Did it used to collect? It didn't used to collect.
collect. Next.
It used to betray. Did it used to betray? It wouldn't. It didn't used to betray.
Betray. Next. Yes.
It used to declare. Did it used to declare? It didn't used to declare.
Declare. Very good. Next. It used to
It used to calculate. Did it used to calculate? It didn't used to calculate.
yes.
It used to divide. Did it used to divide? It didn't used to divide.
Divide. Next.
It used to condemn. Did it used to condemn? It didn't used to condemn.
Condemn. Very good. It used to. Aisha ma'am, Sana ma'am, sentences.
It used to decrease. Did it used to decrease? It didn't used to decrease.
Next.
It used to complete. It didn't used to.
Conclude. Next. Yes. Yes. It used to.
It used to remark. Did it used to remark? It didn't used to remark.
Very good.
It used to consider. Did it used to consider? It used to consider.
Very good. Next.
It used
Next.
to inform. Did it used to inform? It didn't used to inform.
Inform. Next.
It used to decrease. Did it used to decrease? It didn't used to decrease.
Very good.
It used to consider. Did it didn't use.
Order. Next. It used to apologize. Apologize. Did it used to apologize? It didn't used to apologize. Maybe company or management.
It
It
used to
used to fall.
command.
Did it used to
Command.
fall? Yes. Combine.
It used to command. Did it used to command? It didn't used to command.
Very good. Next.
It used to delay. Did it used to delay? It didn't used to delay.
Good.
It
Next.
used to deform. Did it used to deform? It didn't used to deform.
The meaning of error. ERR.
Error.
Error.
Error means to commit an error. It used to
ERR.
err. Yeah. Error. It used to err. Did it used to err? It didn't used to err. Means what? It used to commit an error.
Paper did.
Yes. It used to. Okay. Can you please
It
give me
used
good
to
sentence
immigrate.
with
Did it used to immigrate?
yes.
It didn't used
It
to
used to
immigrate.
did.
You used to. Sentence with you used to.
You
It
used to
used to differ.
deserve. Did you used to deserve? You didn't used to deserve.
Next. You used to
You used to control. Did you used to control? You didn't used to control.
control. Next.
It used to dip. Did it used to dip?
Dip.
It didn't used to dip.
Dip. Next.
You used to correct. Did you used to correct? You didn't used to correct.
Correct. Next.
Sir,
Next. Yes.
the voice are.
Pardon?
Sir,
Your
are
voice
you
आ रही है.
listening?
Yeah, I'm listening to you. Yeah, continue, please. It used to. You used to. Sorry, you used to.
You used to disappear. Did you used to disappear? You didn't used to disappear.
Disappear. Next.
You used to regret. Did you used to regret? You didn't used to regret.
Next.
You
You
used
used
to
to
earn.
enlarge. Did you
You
used to
used to
enlarge?
Did
earn.
You
you used
didn't
to
used to
despise? You
enlarge.
didn't used to despise.
You didn't used to earn.
Enlarge and
Despise.
okay, despise. Next. Miss Mahek, speak up. Next.
You used to
You used
control.
to
Did
endure.
you used to control? You
Did you
didn't
used
used
to
to
endure?
control.
You didn't used to endure.
निकाला इन लोगों ने इसमें से निकाल के लेके गए क्या पेन next you used to convert did you used to convert you didn't used to convert you used to enter did you used to enter you didn't used to enter yes
You used to count. Did you used to count? You didn't used to count.
count next
You used to call. Did you used to call? You didn't used to call.
call next
You used to cook.
You used to immigrate. Did you used to immigrate? You didn't used to immigrate.
Used to cook.
correct immigrate yes ma'am
You used to cook. Did you used to cook? You didn't used to cook.
cook next
You used to earn. Did you used to earn? You didn't used to earn.
next next
You used to deform. Did you used to deform? It didn't used to deform.
you didn't used to deform next
You used to be corrupt. Did you used to be corrupt? You didn't used to be corrupt.
you used to corrupt not be and if you want to say be there you can say there you used to be corrupted continue
Corrupt.
You used to
yes
enlarge. Did you used to enlarge? You didn't used to enlarge.
enlarge next
You
You
used to
used to
consume.
encourage.
Did you
Did
used
you
to
used to
consume?
encourage?
You
You
didn't
didn't
used to
used to
consume.
encourage.
encourage next yes Jai
You used to correct. Did you used to correct? You didn't used to correct.
corrupt next we
You
used to
used to consume. We used to consume. We
did we
didn't. We
used
used to
to
consume. We didn't used to consume.
consume next we used to
We used to enjoy. Did we used to enjoy? We didn't used to enjoy.
enjoy next
We used to create. Did we used to create? We didn't used to create.
create next
We used to delay. Did we used to delay? We didn't used to delay.
delay next
We used to endure. Did we used to endure? Used to endure.
we didn't used to endeavor next
We
Miss Sana
used
make
to.
sentences
Did we used to excuse? We didn't used to excuse.
excuse next
We
We
used to
used to
copy.
demand.
Did
Did
we
we
used to
used to
copy?
demand? We
We
didn't
didn't
used
used
to
to copy.
demand.
very good copy demand next
You,
We
yes
you
used to
used to
digest.
compare. Did you used to compare? You didn't used to compare.
compare next
We used to. We used to digest. Did we used to digest? We didn't used to digest.
digest next
We used to improve. Did we used to improve? We didn't used to improve.
improve next
We used to disagree. Did we used to disagree? We didn't used to disagree.
disagree next
We used to convert. Did we used to convert? We didn't used to convert.
can you please give me good sentences with they used to
They used to delay. Did we? Did they used to delay? They didn't used to delay.
delay next
They used to earn. Did they used to earn? They didn't used to earn.
earn next
They used to join. Did they used to join? They didn't used to join.
join next
They
They
used
used to
to drop.
deprive. They used to
Did they
deprive. They
used to
didn't used to
drop?
deprive.
They didn't used to drop.
deprive drop next yes
They used
They
to
used to
deliver.
consume. Did they used to
Did they
consume? They
used to
didn't used to
deliver?
consume.
They didn't used to deliver.
They used to desire. Did they used to desire? They didn't used to desire.
सर म्यूट किया है आपने.
You're on mute.
They used to hurry. Did they used to hurry? They didn't used to hurry. Next.
They used to explain. Did they used to explain? They didn't used to explain.
Explain. Next.
They used to extinguish. Did they used to extinguish? They didn't use to extinguish.
Good. Next. Jaldi jaldi please. Yes.
They used
They
to
used to
deliver.
dislike. Did
Did
they
they used
used
to
to
deliver?
dislike?
They didn't
They
used to
didn't used to
deliver.
dislike.
Dislike. They used to
They used to
offer
dance. Did they used to dance? They didn't used to dance.
dance. Next.
They used to hesitate. Did they used to hesitate?
Hesitate.
Hesitate. They
They
didn't
didn't
hesitate.
used to
Used to hesitate.
hesitate. Good one. Next.
They used to laugh. Did they used to laugh? They didn't used to laugh.
Next.
They used to copy. Did they used to copy? They didn't used to copy.
Copy. Next. Next.
They
They
used to
used to
share.
control.
Did they
Did they
used to
used
share?
to
They
control?
didn't used
Control.
Share. Next.
They used to
They
hire.
used to.
Did they used to hire? They didn't used to hire.
Higher. Next.
They used to improve. Did they used to improve? They didn't used to improve.
Improve. Next.
They used to discover. Did they used to discover? They didn't used to discover.
Discover. Next. Next.
They used to imprison. Did they used to imprison? They didn't use to imprison.
Imprison. Very good. Next one.
They used to kidnap. Did they used to kidnap? They didn't used to kidnap.
Kidnap. Next. Next. Next one we are going to have today is what need to. Another topic. By the way, do you have any problems with it? Used to?
No, sir. No,
No,
sir.
Any
sir.
questions
No,
with
sir.
it?
No.
No, sir.
So it's really very easy. Okay. Another thing is what tomorrow I want the homework of used to. कल मुझे एकदम जबरदस्त वाला आर्टिकल चाहिए because used to is really very very important. मुझे कल एकदम जबरदस्त वाला आर्टिकल चाहिए आप लोगों का on used to. Okay, that how to make sentences with used to and how are you going to just talk about your childhood. So everyone will make us means the homework is there for all of you to for tomorrow, and the homework is what you are just going to have this assignment for tomorrow, and that's what you are just going to make what an article on used to. Article on used to, especially on what? Your childhood. We're going to talk about your childhood. Is that
Childhood.
clear?
Yes, sir.
Good. Tomorrow I want to listen to your childhood. How did you used to? And what were you before? So you are just going to talk about your childhood tomorrow in detail. All right, this is your homework. Tomorrow I want anyhow your homework over here. Okay, without any sort of excuses. I want your homework over here tomorrow. Now, next one is what need to. Now, when do we use need to? When do we use need to?
Necessary.
किसी चीज की जरूरत हो.
Correct. For necessary. When something is necessary, when something is necessary, we use then use need to. Need to का मतलब उसी के मतलब उसके अंदर ही है. वो word के अंदर ही उसका मतलब समझ में आ रहा है. That what do you mean by it? So need to means what? When something is necessary, when something is necessity, we are going to use there need to. What do you mean by need to? जरूरत. I need to. मुझे करना पड़ेगा. मुझे इसकी जरूरत है करने की. I need to do this. I need to do that. So need to. When do we use need to? When something is necessary, when something is necessity, we are going to use there need to. Need to. Now, if you see the necessity के लिए use होता है need to. So when something is necessity, we're going to use the need to. For example, need to, needn't, not need to. Okay. Next one. Anywhere else apart from this one? You will not find there anywhere. So we are using need to only for necessity, and that's what needn't means what that's not need to and need to, etc. Okay, we are using need to here for when something is mandatory, when something is necessity. Now need to and must both are the same. Same means what? Both have the same ratings. दोनों में exactly same नहीं है, but दोनों का rating same है. Rating same मतलब इन दोनों एक ही लेवल के, दोनों भी एक लेवल के. कौन? Used to, sorry, need to and must. दोनों भी both are equals, दोनों भी एक ही लेवल के, need to and must. Okay, now for example, as I have given you the examples already before on must, we have finished in our class already must. So now when do we use need to? Need to use कहाँ करते हैं? When something is necessary. When something is necessary, we are going to use their need to. मतलब मुझे ये चीज़ की बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है, we are going to use their need to. For example, I need to go. मुझे जाना बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरी है. It is like 2 stars. Need to is like 2 stars. Like our, what do we say? Need to is like 2 stars. Like what? Must. It is like must. All right. Need to is like 2 stars. It is like must. Must के अंदर 2 stars से याद आ रहा है क्या आप लोगों को कुछ? अरे डम के ऐसे बैठो मत.
Yes,
Hello.
sir.
See here. Must के अंदर 2 stars थे. Yes or no? So need
Yes,
to
sir.
is level of must. Need to must के level का है. For example, must कब use करते हैं? When something is really powerful. Should से strong है must. It is like same. Need to strong है किससे? बाकी दूसरे मॉडल ऑक्सिलरी वर्ब से. इट इज लाइक मस्ट. ऑलराइट. नाउ फॉर एग्जांपल, आई नीड टू गो मतलब मुझे जाना पड़ेगा, मुझे जाना पड़ेगा, जाना पड़ेगा, जाना पड़ेगा, मुझे जाने की बहुत जरूरत है तो मुझे जाना पड़ेगा ना. सो आई नीड टू गो. फॉर एग्जांपल, वी नीड टू वी नीड टू लुक आफ्टर इट. हम लोग को इसके ऊपर ध्यान देना ही पड़ेगा. दे नीड टू उनको जरूरत है ये काम करने की, नहीं करेंगे तो फंस जाएंगे वो लोग. दे नीड टू wear a mask. They need to wear a mask. उनको मास्क पहनना ही पड़ेगा. नेक्स्ट
Actually,
वन.
sir,
यस.
sir, I have to go. Can we say I have to go?
हाँ, आई हैव टू गो बोल सकते हैं ना.
Which one is better? मतलब ज़्यादा impact किसका रहेगा? Need to go और have to go?
हैव टू गो बहुत हाई लेवल का है.
है ना
मुझे
सर?
जाना ही पड़ेगा. और
मतलब
नीड टू को मतलब
definitely
मुझे
जाने दो.
मुझे जाने की जरूरत है जरा.
Okay, sir.
या सो नीड टू इज लाइक 2 stars, so हैव टू इज लाइक 3 stars. हैव टू बहुत पावरफुल है. ओके. या
Yes, sir.
लेट्स गो फॉर द नेक्स्ट वन. सो नीड टू मतलब यानी मुझे करने की जरूरत है. इट इज लाइक 2 stars, थोड़ा स्ट्रांग रहता है जरा. फॉर एग्जांपल, नो यू नीड टू सबमिट द डॉक्यूमेंट्स. आपको डॉक्यूमेंट सबमिट करना ही पड़ेगा, मतलब आपको जरूरत है सबमिट करने की, नहीं करेंगे तो फिर आप लोग का डॉक्यूमेंटेशन मतलब वेरिफिकेशन वगैरह नहीं होगा. नेक्स्ट वन, ही यूज्ड टू सॉरी ही नीड टू अप्लाई फॉर द लाइसेंस. he need to apply for the license. उसको he needs to apply for the license. उसको लाइसेंस के लिए अप्लाई करना ही पड़ेगा. नेक्स्ट वन, she needs to. अभी हम लोगों ने पहले भी देखा था have to के अंदर क्या हुआ था? have to and has to हुआ था ना मिस महक? have to and has to
Yes, sir.
क्यों हुआ था वो? he she it has to. are you with it? have to कुछ याद आ
Have
रहा है
to.
क्या? प्रैक्टिस किया
Yes,
था कि
sir.
नहीं?
Yes, sir.
तो सेम केस हियर आल्सो वी आर गोइंग टू यूज है. अब यहाँ पे नीड टू है, नीडेड नहीं है, नीड टू है, तो ये प्रेजेंट वाला है. सो वी आर गोइंग टू हैव हियर द रूल व्हाट? नीड टू फॉर आई, यू, वी एंड दे, एंड नीड्स टू फॉर
He, she, it.
करेक्ट. वी
It.
आर गोइंग टू यूज देयर नीड्स टू फॉर ही, शी एंड इट्स. भूलना नहीं, भूले तो लपड़े में आ जाएंगे आप लोग. So need to and needs to. Now for example, she needs to go for a job. Next, it needs to alarm on time. इसको टाइम पे बजना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है. It needs to alarm on time. Needs to ring on time. कौन? मेरी अलार्म क्लॉक. It needs to ring on time. Sorry. It needs to ring on time. So we are going to use the here need to plus verb. Use to plus verb जैसे किया था वैसे need to plus verb. Need to go, need to look, मुझे ज़रूरत है. They need to wear a mask. उनको मास्क पहनने की बहुत ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है, नहीं पहनेंगे तो फाइन बैठेगा. You need to submit. आपको सबमिट करना बहुत ज़रूरी है, नहीं करेंगे तो वेरिफिकेशन नहीं होगा ना. So it is when something is necessary. When something is necessary, we are going to use the need to. He needs to apply for a job. He needs to apply for a license. करना ही पड़ेगा, जरूरत है, नहीं करेगा तो दुकान नहीं चलेगी. शी नीड्स टू गो फॉर अ जॉब. व्हाई शी इज हेल्पलेस. इट नीड्स टू रिंग मी ऑन टाइम. व्हाट. अलार्म. अलार्म को करने की जरूरत ही है, नहीं करेगा तो मैं लपड़े में आ जाऊंगा. ये से नो. सो needs to and need to. So here again we are going to have here statement, question and negative. All right. Need to. For example, I need to obey the rules. मुझे रूल्स को मानना ही पड़ेगा, नहीं मानूंगा तो पुलिस वाले दे डालेंगे फिर अपने को. क्वेश्चन क्या आएगा इसका?
Do I?
करेक्ट, एग्जैक्टली. डू आई नीड टू. यहाँ पे डिड क्यों नहीं आया मिस महक?
पास्ट है ना वो.
क्योंकि वो पास नहीं है ना, इसके लिए नीड डिड
हाँ.
नहीं आया. ओके. नेक्स्ट वन. एंड नेगेटिव मिस आयशा.
I don't
करेक्ट. आई
need
डोंट
to.
नीड टू ओबे द रूल्स. और क्या आएगा जय? अनदर नेगेटिव. इसके दो नेगेटिव्स हैं जय. और क्या आएगा नेगेटिव में?
नेगेटिव में सर
आई नीडंट ओबे द रूल्स. अब यहाँ पे ध्यान दो थोड़ा सा, यहाँ पे दो टाइप के, इसके अंदर दो
ओके
आएंगे,
सर.
यहाँ पे दो नेगेटिव्स. नाउ आई नीड टू ओबे. सेंटेंस. आई नीड टू ओबे द रूल्स. क्वेश्चन. डू आई नीड टू ओबे द रूल्स. क्या मुझे रूल्स को ओबे करना चाहिए? आई डोंट नीड टू ओबे द रूल्स. मुझे रूल्स को ओबे करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. और आई नीडंट ओबे द रूल्स. आई नीडंट ओबे द रूल्स. इज दैट क्लियर? यहाँ पे अपने पास में दो टाइप के
यस सर.
क्या है? नेगेटिव्स हैं. इज दैट क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू?
नेगेटिव.
Pay attention here.
यस
Now,
सर.
for example, she needs to. ध्यान दो, ध्यान दो, ध्यान दो यहाँ पर. She needs to. She needs to. She needs to. उसको बोलना ही पड़ेगा. She needs to speak in the court. उसको कोर्ट में बोलना ही पड़ेगा, नहीं बोलेगी सजा हो जाएगा. So she needs to speak in the court. क्या बता रहा है? In court. Okay. She needs to speak in the court. She needs to speak in court. Question.
डज.
Correct. Does क्यों आया मिस महक?
Does she?
शी आया वहाँ पे इसीलिए.
करेक्ट. शी आया है, इसके लिए वहां पे क्या रहेगा? डज आएगा. ही शी इट. डज लगेगा, डू नहीं लगता है. सो डज शी नीड टू स्पीक इन कोर्ट. क्या उसको कोर्ट में बोलना ही पड़ेगा? नेगेटिव. शी
डजंट. डजंट.
डजंट नीड टू स्पीक इन कोर्ट. मिस महक, यहाँ पे डजंट के बाद में नीड टू क्यों आया? नीड्स की टू क्यों नहीं आया मिस्टर जय?
सर क्योंकि डजंट ऑलरेडी वहाँ पर है.
करेक्ट. डजंट के अंदर ऑलरेडी ईएस लगा है, तो वहां पे हम लोग वापस बार 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 एस और ईएस दोनों वर्ब्स में लगाएंगे क्या? नो.
नो.
No. So, does she need to speak? She needs to speak. Does she need to speak? She doesn't need to speak. Okay. और एक और नेगेटिव है, क्या आएगा वो? She
शी नीडेंट.
needn't speak. यहाँ पे इसके अंदर to भी कुछ नहीं लगेगा, समझा? यहाँ पे इसके अंदर to वगैरह कुछ लगता नहीं. She needn't speak. That's it. दोनों में से कोई भी एक बोलना है, दोनों बोलना नहीं. बोले मैंने पैसे पूरे दिया हुआ है, मैं दोनों बोलूंगा, ऐसा कुछ नहीं. दोनों में से एक नेगेटिव बोलना है. इज दैट क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू?
यस
एनी
सर.
डाउट्स? चलो
नो.
अब हम लोग जाते हैं हमारे रूल के हिसाब से. अकॉर्डिंग टू अवर रूल इन द बुक ऑफ कैम्ब्रिज. कैम्ब्रिज की बुक में रूल क्या है उसका देख लेते एक बार, तो आप लोग को एग्जैक्टली समझ में आएगा कि बाबा कब कौन सा कहाँ पे यूज करना है. नीड टू, नीड्स टू, एटसेट्रा. Unit number, unit number, unit number, unit number, unit number, unit number, unit number 31. Wow. Must, mustn't and don't need to. मैंने अभी आप लोग को बोला था must and mustn't, मतलब must के जैसा है need to. Why? Both are the same. इसके लिए उसने must भी, mustn't भी, needn't भी, need to भी सब एक में ही दिया उसने. It's a fantastic film. You must see it. Correct? Must plus infinitive. First form. ये हम लोगों ने पहले देखा था. I must go. You must do. She must do. She must see. It must eat. You must go. We must have, etc. Correct? Same case. अभी अपना चल रहा है हमारा. Must हमारा already हो चुका है. But still हम लोग यहाँ पे एक बार देख रहे हैं. ध्यान दो. I must do something equals I need to do it. मतलब मुझे करना पड़ेगा ही. I must do something equals I need to do it. मतलब मुझे करने की जरूरत है. Must do something equals I need to do it. For example, I'm very hungry. I must eat. Or
I need to.
correct. I need to eat. Very good, madam. बाकी लोग सब सोते पड़े हैं, यहाँ पे ध्यान दो. I'm very hungry. I must eat something. Or I need to eat something. Next
Need
one.
to.
It's a fantastic film. You must see it. And
Need to.
You need to see it.
you need to see it. Both are correct. The windows are very dirty. You must clean them. Or we
We need
You need to clean
need
them.
to clean them. You need
Need
to
to.
clean them. We need to clean them.
Need
Okay,
to
is that
clean
clear?
them.
yes sir.
Next one. Now, negatives are there. Mustn't, must not. Okay. I mustn't do something means what? It is necessary not to do it. It is not necessary to do it. Okay. Means it is the wrong thing to do. Mustn't means what? Needn't means what? So needn't and mustn't both are the of same page. Now, for example, I
Same.
must go. I mustn't be late. Or I mustn't be late. Or I
I
I need
need be
needn't be late. Correct. I mustn't be late. Or I needn't be
need be
late.
late.
needn't.
Next, I mustn't forget to phone Chris. Or I need I
I need
needn't forget to phone Chris. Next one, I must remember to phone her. Next one, be happy. You mustn't be sad. Or
I need remember.
I mustn't be sad. Or I needn't be sad. Next one, you mustn't touch the pictures. Or you
You needn't touch.
Needn't.
needn't touch the
Needn't.
pictures.
Needn't.
Correct. You needn't touch the pictures. Next, don't need to. यहाँ पे ध्यान दो. Don't need to. Don't need to. I don't need to do something equals it is not necessary to do something. For example, I don't need to go yet. Means what? I can stay here a little longer. So I don't need to go. मुझे जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. I don't need to go. Or I mustn't go. Next, you don't need to shout. आपको चिल्लाने की जरूरत नहीं है. I can hear you. Okay? मैं आपको सुन सकता हूँ. आपको चिल्लाने की जरूरत नहीं है. Next one, you can also say don't have to. I don't have to go yet. I can stay here a little longer. उसने compare किया उसको have to के और need to को साथ में एकदम. उसने बोला एक ही level के आ सकते हैं. Next, compare don't need to and mustn't. Both are the same. For example, you don't need to go. You can stay here if you want. आपको जाने की जरूरत नहीं है. आप अगर चाहते हैं तो यहाँ पे रुक सकते हैं. Next, you mustn't go. आपको जाना नहीं चाहिए. Means what? You must stay here. आपको यहीं रुकना चाहिए. यहाँ पे चॉइस नहीं होती है. बट अगर आप लोग अगर देखेंगे तो मैंने आप लोग को बोला था must is like 2 stars, right?
Yes
Must
sir.
is like 2 stars.
2 star.
तो need to जो रहेगा ना need to वो रहेगा 1.5 स्टार. ओके, 1.5 स्टार ऐसे समझो. क्योंकि मस्ट के टक्कर को जा नहीं सकता है नीड टू. फिर भी है वो लेवल का बट एग्जैक्टली वो लेवल को नहीं जा सकता. एग्जैक्टली
Yes sir.
सो नीड टू. अब नीड टू के अंदर दो मैंने आप लोग को बताया जो कि बुक में नहीं है. बुक में नहीं है बट मैंने आप लोगों को उसके दो नेगेटिव्स बताया हूँ. सो यू हैव टू प्रैक्टिस बोथ ऑफ देम. डोंट नो कौन से टाइम पे क्या काम को आएगा. इज दैट क्लियर? So you should be clear with
Yes sir.
it. All right. Now I want you to make sentences now with need to. I need to obey. Do I need to obey? I don't need to obey. She needs to speak. Does she need to speak? She doesn't need to speak. Can you please give me good sentences with need to? Faster.
I need to
I
sleep.
need to throw. Do I need to throw? I didn't need to throw.
Good. Next.
I need to improve. Do I need to improve? I don't need to improve.
Next.
I need to break. Do I need to break? I don't need to break.
Very good. Next.
I
I
need to
need to
drink. Do I
learn.
need
Do
to
I need
drink?
to learn? I didn't need
I don't
to.
need to drink.
Drink.
I need to learn. Do I need to learn? I didn't need to learn. I didn't need to
Learn.
learn.
Next.
I need to resolve. Do I need to resolve? I didn't need to resolve. I needed resolve.
Very good. Next.
Needed.
I needn't resolve. Next. दोनों में से कोई एक बोल सकते हैं मैडम. चलो continue. Next. Next.
I need to remind. Do I need to remind? I didn't need to remind.
Good.
I need to portray. Do I need to portray? I didn't portray.
Portrait. Next.
I need to
I
change.
need
Do
to
I need
break.
to
Do
change?
I
I
need to
don't
break?
need to
I
change.
didn't need to break.
Break and change. Next.
I need to
I
fight.
need to accept. Do I
I
need to
don't
accept? I don't need to accept. I didn't need to accept.
Very good. Accept. Next.
I need to agree. Do I need to agree? I don't need to agree.
I don't need to agree. Next.
I need to
I
ignore.
need
Do
to
I need
emphasize.
to
Do I
I
need
need
to
to
emphasize? I
exchange. Do I need
didn't.
to exchange? I didn't need to exchange.
I needn't
I
exchange. Madam needn't
I
to
need to
नहीं आता है.
forgive. Do I
Needn't
need to
exchange.
forgive? I don't need to forgive. I needn't forgive.
I needn't forgive. Yes, Mr. Ramesh.
I need to ensure. Do I need to ensure? I don't need to ensure.
Very good.
I
In
need to
short.
drive.
Next.
I need to drive. Do I need to drive? I don't need to drive.
Drive. Next. I need to. I want more sentences with need to. Faster. Jaldi jaldi. I need to.
I need to conduct. Do I need to conduct? I don't need to conduct. I didn't need to conduct.
वाओ बोले मैंने पूरा पैसे दिया मैं तो दोनों भी बोलूंगा. जय बेटे. चलो कंटिन्यू.
I need to apply. Do I need to
Yes,
apply? I
sir.
don't need to apply.
Next.
I need to complete. Do I need to complete? I don't need to complete.
Complete. Next.
I need to discard. Do I need to discard? I don't need to discard.
Discard. Next.
I need to connect. Do I
I
need
need to
to connect?
compare. Do I need to
connect.
compare? I didn't need to. Didn't compare.
I don't need to compare.
I
Or
need
I
to
needn't
create.
Do I need
compare.
to
I
create?
need
I
to
don't need to
act. I
create.
don't need to act.
Very good. Act. Create. थोड़ा चिल्ला के बोलना चाहिए. Next. I need to.
I need to scroll. Do I need to scroll? I don't need to scroll.
Scroll. Next.
I need to blush. Do I need to blush? I don't need to blush.
Make sentences new. Very good. Very good. Blush. Yes.
I need
I
to
need
cover.
to encounter.
I
Do I
don't.
need to encounter? I didn't encounter.
Encounter. Next.
I need to cover. Do I need to cover? I don't need to cover.
I don't need to count.
Very good. Count. Cover. Make sentence with you need to.
You need to deserve. Do you need to deserve? You don't need to deserve.
Next.
You need to rest.
Deserve.
Do you need to rest? You don't need to rest.
Rest. Next.
You,
You need to
you
disappear.
need
Do
to
you
help.
need
Do you
to
need to help?
disappear?
You
You
don't
don't
need to
need
help.
to disappear.
Help. Disappear. Next. Yes.
You
Yes.
need to join. Do you need to
Join. You don't need to join. Next.
You need to promise. Do you need to promise? You don't need to promise.
Promise. Next.
You need to die. Do you need to die? You don't need to die.
You need to endure. Do you need to endure? You don't need to endure.
Endure. Next.
You need to manage. Do you need to manage? You don't need to manage.
Very good. Next.
You need to discover. Do you need to discover? You don't need to discover.
Next. Can you make some sentence with we need to? We need to.
We need to hunt. Do we need to hunt? We don't need to hunt.
Earn. Next.
We need to explain. Do we need to explain? We don't need to explain.
Next.
We need to present. Do we need to present? We don't need to present.
Next.
We need to improve. Do we need to improve? We don't need to improve.
Improve. Next.
We need to face. Do we need to face? We don't need to face.
Face. Next.
We need to kidnap. Do we need to kidnap? We don't need to kidnap.
Kidnap. क्या बात है हमको किडनैप करने की जरूरत पड़ेगी. चलो next.
We need to
We need-
inform. Do we need to inform? We don't need to inform.
Need to inform. Next.
we need to hesitate. Do we need to hesitate? We don't need to hesitate.
Hesitate. Next.
We need to exist. Do we need to exist? We don't need to exist.
Exist. Next.
We need to
We need to
leave. Do
lament.
we
Do we
need
need
to
to
leave?
lament?
We
We don't
don't
need to lament.
need to leave.
Lament. Leave. We need to
So lament means
अफसोस करना. मराठी में क्या बोलते हैं इसको अफसोस करने को?
पश्चाताप.
Okay, पश्चाताप. Okay, next. We need to discover. Do we need to discover?
help.
We don't need to discover. Yes.
We need to help. Do we need to help? We don't need to help.
Help. Next. Next.
We need to explain.
Do we need to rebel? We
Do
don't
we need to explain? We don't need to explain.
Explain. Next.
We need to facilitate. Do we need to facilitate? We don't need to facilitate.
We need to
Facilitate.
illustrate. Do we treat? We don't need to illustrate.
Ill-treat.
We need to profit. Do we need to profit? We don't need to profit.
Very good.
We need to
Next.
fire. We need to
Do we need to?
fear. We need to fear. Don't we need to fear?
We don't need to fear.
We don't need to.
We need to exaggerate. Do we need to exaggerate? We don't need to exaggerate.
Exaggerate. Very good. Next.
We need to join. Do we need to join? We don't need to join.
Very good. Next. Chalo, next.
We need to offer. Do we need to offer? We don't need to offer.
Very good. Next.
We need to laugh. Do we need to laugh? We don't need to laugh.
Good. Next. Yes.
We need
Yeah.
to
We need
jump.
to jump.
Do we need to jump? We don't need to jump.
Next. We need to surprise. Do we need to surprise? We don't need to surprise. We need to amaze. Do we need to amaze? We don't need to amaze. We need to cajole. Do we need to cajole? We don't need to cajole. Yes. Can you please give me good sentence with they need to? Then they need to
They no need to
collaborate
excel.
with.
Do
They
they
need
need
to
to excel?
collaborate. They don't
Yeah.
need to
Go on.
collaborate.
They need to fire. Do they need to fire? They don't need to fire.
Next. Yes.
They
They
need
need to estimate.
visit.
Do they
Do
need
they
to
need
estimate?
to
They don't
visit?
need to
They don't
estimate.
need to visit.
Very good. Estimate visit.
They need to deceive. Do they need to deceive? They don't need to deceive.
Very good. By the way, any doubts to anyone?
No, sir.
I want tomorrow
No,
the
sir.
homework. Tomorrow I want the homework on used to. Point number 1. Second one is what you're going to make an article on need to as well. Okay. जो भी चीज आप लोगों को लगता है कि जरूरत हो
Okay, sir.
सकती है चीज की जरूरी है चीज उसके लिए आप लोग को you need to use करना है. So tomorrow I want the articles on need to and used to. Need
Used
to
to.
and used to. Especially on used to, I want minimum 30 to 40 lines article on used to. 30 to 40 lines article. No more than 40 and no less than 30. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Minimum 30 lines I want, maximum 40 lines I want over here with used to. So tomorrow you're going to give me the article on used to, especially. Is there any problems to anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Any
No.
questions to anyone?
No.
No.
Good. We'll see you tomorrow on time. All right. And see the students who are remaining,
Okay, sir.
please pay the fee. Okay. Final installment, please pay the fee. Thank you so much. Cheerio.
Okay, sir.